welcome to Live in a Day with Jay.
And Trey.
Guys, I told you we were going to be coming back and we was going to come back with a vengeance. This is kind of a new platform for us right now. So there might be some kinks and there might not. I have my professionalism with me beside me right now, so it might not be any kinks. So hopefully we get through this and we'll know exactly how we're going to be able to do this. For those of you that are wondering where the show is going to air, it was on broadband for everywhere, but it will continue to play in some of the places that it was playing, especially out in California. But you will find it all on iHeartRadio. You will find it on Spreaker. You will find it on Amazon. You will find it everywhere. So I promise you, I will be able to give you more info as the weeks and the shows go on. So without further ado, I'm gonna start off with, this is the first show on the new platform, and we're in the middle of Black History Month, and I'm really excited to have this brother on the show. Met him, a few months ago. Well, no, almost a year ago, and it's been nothing but love ever since then. So, guys, put your hands together for none other than the insurance share. And his name is Anthony Gallant, by the way. Insurance share, how's it going, brother?
Man, it is going very well, man. I'm just excited to be on the Jay and Trey show. I'm excited for your new platform, and I'm excited to be your first guest on the new platform. So,
yeah,
hey, man, it's all good.
Yeah, man. You know what? I was telling my wife, I was like, I can't wait to get this new platform going so we can get Gallant on this show, because there's a lot that I know people just don't know, and I'm just excited that you're here to be able to just talk to them a little bit about what it is you do, and how people can get involved, and how important it is. So if you don't mind, just tell the listeners a little bit about who you are, all that background stuff, where you from, and all that good stuff.
Absolutely, man. Well, I'm originally from Georgetown, South Carolina. I love Georgetown, South Carolina.
Yeah.
And if people ask, well, where's Georgetown? It's right in the middle. It's right between Myrtle Beach and Charleston. A beautiful location. It's a coastal town. I'm the youngest of 5 kids. Grew up with being the youngest. Unfortunately, my mother and father were divorced at a very, very young age. So, I like to tell people that story because I want people to know, just because things don't turn out the way sometimes people think things should turn out, that doesn't stop your life.
That's right.
I had still have a great mother who sacrificed a lot for me. I have 2 older brothers, 2 older sisters, and I tell people all the time, I say, you know what? We didn't have a lot of money, but we had a lot of love. And I tell you, that makes the biggest difference in the world.
That's right.
So eventually I went and continued my education at Howard University. I am now married. I've been married to my wife, Rosa, for 26 years. Our 27th year will be coming up in May 19th. Let me get that right now. I can't mess that up.
Get that right. We get that right. We in the same year frame, so get that right.
Get that right. We have a daughter, Kelsey. She is, and I'm very proud of her. She is in her 3rd year of medical school at the University of Washington in St. Louis. She's actually doing a dual degree, medical and getting her PhD at the same time. So we're very proud of her. I don't know where she got this intelligence from. Must have got it from my wife, but definitely get it from me. So anyway, we're here in Gastonia, man. I worked for Haynes for a while, and then you know what? I hit that glass ceiling. And so you know what I said to myself? I said, you know what, Anthony, you can probably do better if you're going to work this hard, you need to be working for yourself. Yeah. So I took that leap of faith, and I got with State Farm, got accepted through their program. And interestingly enough, 17 years ago, they said, Anthony, you can either go to Charlotte, North Carolina, or Gastonia, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked Gastonia, North Carolina. And thank you, Jesus, for allowing me to pick Gastonia to be to start my agency. So we've been here for 17 years. Obviously State Farm, we sell, auto, homeowners, life insurance, supplemental health policies. So a lot of different products that we offer to the community. So I love what I do. I love my character as being the insurance sheriff.
I love it. I love it, man.
I love it. And I tell people all the time, I said, man, if you love what you do, you will be successful at what you do. But you have to love it first in order to see the success to come out of what you're doing. So that's a little bit about me, So.
Oh man, your presence in this area is just, man, it's so needed. It's so needed, and just you as a person, just by me getting to know you as a person, man, beautiful spirit, and I just really appreciate that you are here because you said something earlier. You said that when you was working, you realized that you hit that glass ceiling, and a lot of us don't understand really what that means. It's not anything saying that we can't be more than what we are. It's just you realize that you have gone to the top of whatever it is you're trying to get accomplished. You're at the top, and if you are striving to want more, then you got to seek that way to get more. And I just think that is awesome that you were able to just distinguish that, because so many of us can't.
Well, and I'm gonna tell you something, Jay. It's your mental health also, because I will tell you, at a point I was actually depressed because I wanted more for myself. I knew I could do more, but I just didn't feel like the opportunities were there. Every time the opportunities might have been there, a different direction was taken. So it was really depressing. And I had to do something different. I had to get out of that environment because I was really devaluing myself and feeling that, maybe I'm not good enough. And boy, when you start getting that feeling about yourself, you start beating yourself up. You really need to be self-aware and do something about it. And thank God I was able to, I did something about it.
Yeah. And boy, did you ever do something about it. Because the business that you have now is really an awesome business. And I say that because the people that you have working for you, man, I've not experienced people like that before in a business. I've not experienced people who genuinely care. And your crew genuinely cares, man. I don't know how many times you've heard that, but they genuinely care. And I mean, it's not a bad apple in the bunch. So you got the creme de la creme, my friend. And
it's really through a lot of coaching and a lot of making sure that, hey, take pride in what you're doing. I mean, what you're doing is a valuable service to people. People are dependent on what you're saying to protect their home, protect their car, protect their lives. So we try to make sure we take that job, take it very seriously, have fun with it. We want to make sure that whoever walks through our door or call us on the phone, they feel, and they are the most important person that we're dealing with at that particular moment. And we just want people to have a great experience when they call our office. That's why when you call our office, we answer the phone. Hey, we're having a great day here at Anthony Gallant State Farm Agency.
That's right.
This is Anthony. How can I assist you?
That's
our greeting every single time. And there's a meaning behind that, because we want you to know that we want you to have a great experience when you interact with our office, either physically or via on the phone. So
because I don't mind sharing, because there's a time or two where I've called and I hope Miss B don't get mad that I say him, but I called and man, I didn't know which way I was going to go. And the first thing she said, she said, we're not doing that today. We're getting ready to fix this right now. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because, there's so many times where you can call other businesses that you're affiliated with, And you get to talking like that, they'd be like, well, you know what, I'm sorry, and go on about their business. But you guys are not like that. You have a very good crew. And you know, I've only really talked to like 3 of them. It's B, Lexus, and Matt and Matthew, and they are all genuine people, man. And I really appreciate that. But and if you guys are listening, you need to get on that bus too, and get on down to Anthony Gallant and get you some coverage. I know you were saying something about you guys got supplemental insurance. What is that about? What do you offer there?
Well, I like to compare it to like the Aflac insurance. Like if you is a great product. There's 2 things that we offer. First thing we offer is what I call a paycheck protection. It's short-term disability. I mean, if you got sick or injured, it couldn't work. I mean, income might start coming in, but the bills won't, right?
Yeah,
so you have to make sure that you are able to protect your income. And we do that by providing a product that we call short-term disability that allows us to, you know, pay you if you got hurt or injured for a certain amount of time. We'll start paying whatever benefit that you sign up for. So that is a really great thing to protect your, I call it income protection. And then we have another product we call our supplemental health insurance. What that does, it pays you if you had to go to the hospital or were admitted into the hospital, or you had to go to urgent care, or had to go to an emergency room, it pays you a benefit. If you got admitted to the hospital, up to $250 per day, which you know you don't have to use for your hospital bills. You could use for other things, you know, like buying groceries, paying for someone to keep your kids while you're in the hospital. Things, all these type of things that come up when you're incapacitated. From, I mean, just being in the hospital, you're incapacitated. You can't do anything. So, so you know, it's a great product, very affordable, that we offer to people. It's a very, very, very great product for people who do not have, you know, health insurance. Maybe for a small business owner. And I always encourage all my small business owners. I say, look, guys, you guys or gals, you are the breadwinners. And if something happens to you, you need to make sure that you still have some type of income coming in to take care of your, you know, the responsibilities or your bills that are going to continue to come in. You know, bills don't care. That light bill coming in regardless, you know.
You're right about that. We definitely need to talk off the air, because that's something I want to add to that. But we need to talk off the air, definitely, even if it's for a brief moment. But I get all of that.
And these are the type of things that we like to make sure that we explain to people and who come in contact with us, because you know, it's all about making sure you protect yourself against the unexpected, right? And I mean, because we can control a lot of things in life, but you can't control things that unexpectedly happens to you. And you need to make sure that you're covered and protected by that, because you know, we hope nothing does, but if it does, you want to make sure it doesn't devastate you. It's just it's just something that, hey, I do have some coverage that will help protect me against this unexpected situation. So that's what we try to make sure that we do.
You know, I really understand what you mean when you say you got to be able to protect yourself and take care, put yourself in a position where you can take care of those things when the unexpected happen, because none of us know when things are going to pop up. And it's just like you'd rather have it and not have to use it than need it and don't have it.
Exactly.
And that's how I look at it, you know. Sometimes I feel like I'm overinsured, but I'd rather be overinsured than under.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know,
I mean, because it's potential devastation if you don't have something in place to protect you from the unexpected. You know, it's devastation.
Yes, you're absolutely right about that. We're going to take a quick little commercial. If you stick around with us a little bit, we're live, so we're streaming live and all this good stuff. So people going to be looking at us all crazy. I I might have the cameras off, I might not, but we're gonna take a little break real quick, and we're gonna come back. Okay, if that's okay with you.
That's okay with me.
All right, guys. I can't give you a number to call no more, not yet, anyway. But just let you guys know that you are definitely live in the day with Jay
and Trey.
What's the use in trying? Ooh, give me chills. Ain't no stopping. What's the use in trying? Ooh, give me chills. You make me feel. Now slide your key in. Ooh, gives me chills. And with your engine trapped between my thighs, it's a power rush, a burning bush. You make me wanna fly. Oh, in and out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. Feel the wind blowing through my hair. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. Pour it on, boy. Take me to the night. And ain't no stopping. So what's the use in trying? Destination. Baby, all I know is that you and me were meant to be. Never let me go. Out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. It's crazy, going through my hair. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Ooh, give me chills. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Ooh, give me chills. I never thought that love makes you crazy. I never thought that love makes you high. I only hope that love is forever. I only hope that love never dies. In and out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. Feel the wind blowing through my hair. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Never let me go. In and out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. It's crazy, going through my hair. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Ooh, give me chills. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Ooh, give me chills. I like the way that you make me feel.
What's up, world? You already know who it is. It's the big homie Ambush, a.k.a. the Southern Secret. And you are now live in the day with the brother Jay, blogtalkradio.com, Greenlight Inc. It's a go. It's official like a referee with a whistle. Let's get it, man.
Welcome back to the show, y'all. I was getting ready to say that number to call, but I can't say that. I got to get used to that. I'm not able to say that. But for those of you who are just joining us and that are streaming and watching this show, we are or have been joined by the insurance sheriff, Mr. Anthony Galat, State Farm Insurance Agency here in Gastonia, North Carolina. You guys, if you haven't been with us the whole time, then you are missing in on a treat. And I really suggest you go back and listen to the show from the beginning so you can get all the gems and jewels that this brother is throwing out there to us. Mr. Glant.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question. Are there any new rules when it comes to the insurance business that we should be like thinking about right now? You know, I know they come out with new stuff at the beginning of the year, every year. Is there anything new that we should be looking at? Or,
well, I think one of the main things that we, at least in the state of North Carolina, that's going to go into effect, I believe, in June or July. The liability limits for auto insurance are going to be, the state is raising the minimum liability limits from 3060 to 50 to 5100, and so that's going to be a change that people need to be made aware of, and that's going to be happening in the middle, I believe, in June or July of this year for the state of North Carolina. So that's going to be a change. So,
wow,
which is a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you want to make sure that you have enough protection, and just in case, you have if you get into an unfortunate situation where you have an auto accident where somebody gets hurt or things of that nature, that there's enough coverage there to make that person whole.
You know what I'm seeing a lot of lately though, for the last couple of years, I've been seeing a lot of hit and runs and people not having insurance and just driving out here like they just okay and hitting people and take off.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And and the good news is that within most, at least there's an uninsured motorist portion within the auto policy that you can definitely make sure that you have, and make sure you understand how that works, and make sure what you need to do just in case you are hit by someone or involved in an accident with someone who does not have insurance. You know exactly the steps you need to take to make sure that coverage can be made available to you if necessary. The state of North Carolina, they're very, they crack down very hard on people who drive without insurance. So, I mean, I think the state does the best job requiring people to have insurance. You can't even get your license unless you prove that you have some type of liability insurance, or,
right,
that you have a policy that's going to be covering you. So I think the state of North Carolina does a great job of making sure they try to make sure we minimize the amount of uninsured drivers that we have on the road. But as you just highlighted, there's still a lot of people driving around just taking a chance, putting people's lives in jeopardy, because they drive around without insurance. And obviously they get, so that's a major issue, always has been.
Who tagged you with that name, the insurance sheriff?
Oh man, you know what? My wife did, because I had somehow I came in possession of this hat, right? Yeah. And so I think we were in our house one day, and I was walking around with this hat on. She said, "You must think you some type of sheriff. You must think you're the insurance sheriff, because you're not gonna be the sheriff of this house." So she started calling. So I loved it. I said, hey, you know what? That sounds pretty cool, and I'm just going to start, using the insurance sheriff as someone who is here to help protect you.
I like it.
And provide protection for you. And that's what we do through the products that we deliver to people. We provide protection. And the insurance sheriff is here to advise you and be your protector and provide protection for you through our products that we offer.
I love it. I love it, man. I love it.
I have fun with it, man. I really do.
I love it. It does fit you.
It's a hat fit.
Yeah, I need to get back to doing more, some more things, some more skits with it. So I have a great time with it.
Yes.
It's really caught on. I have a lot of my fellow colleagues from across the country who would say, "Man, how did you come up with this?" And it doesn't, you know, I mean, how do people react to it? But I said, hey, it's all been positive because you know what? This is what I will tell you, Jay and Trey. Marketing is not what you put out there, is what you can do to make people remember you.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
People remember the insurance sheriff. They might not remember Anthony Glunt, but he said, that's that guy with that cowboy hat on.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's one of the keys of marketing. And I don't know if you y'all remember Jesse Cole, who used to be here.
The guy in the yellow suit.
Yeah, there you go. Well, see there, my point just made. You might not remember his name, but you remember the guy in the yellow suit. And Jesse Cole was probably one of the best marketers around. And I remember he said, Anthony, it's not what you put out there. It's how you make people remember you.
You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I remember, you know, Mayor Reed, and God bless his soul. Yeah. I remember he was frequent on the show, and I remember I had a guy call in on the show from out in California, and he says, "Hey, you're from where that singing Mary is, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." Yeah, and so, you know, him being in his group and singing, he was remembered for that. Yeah. So you are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Marketing it's not as tricky as everybody think it is. It's just, but it'll expose you if you're not genuine.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know what? And you said something just now, which is very, very. Sometimes people don't like to talk about different insurance because they think it's complicated. And one of the things that I think I do, and I coach my team members to do, let's make it simple. Make it where people can understand what we're talking about. You know, I mean, we can't use, you know, all these algorithms and expect people to understand. We just talk to where they are so they can understand, and make sure that we have allow people to have the option to ask questions to make sure that, you know, they understand what they're talking about. And let's give people options about different things. Let's don't try to just say, hey, this is what you need to buy. No, here are the options. And we give you the options, let you make the decision. So I'm very big on that, making sure that we explain things to people, make sure that people understand what they're getting. And because the last thing you want in an insurance product, you don't want to be surprised.
We have.
That's the worst thing. So it's our responsibility to make sure that we, you know, thoroughly explain things to everyone when they purchase our products.
Yes, you know, just looking at the whole scheme of things, with you being a insurance business owner, man, I mean, it just seems like it's so complicated to you know, put all of this together. I mean, I'm just looking at the whole dynamics of what you got going on, and I say to myself, good God, it's got to be a lot of elements to this. Got to be. And I was like, you know, he is definitely built for this. And I've told her that before. I said he's definitely built for this, because I just don't know if I could do it, you know. And I know that sounds a little inferior, and I don't want to be that, but in other words, I man, you one of my heroes here in this area, bro, because I see what you're offering, and it is a very strong product, a needed product in this area. And I get angry with my people sometime in this area because I don't think they celebrate you enough. But we're gonna celebrate you on the show, and we're gonna celebrate you out in the community, because you're very important. You're an important piece in this community for growth for everyone. You know.
Well, I love this community, and the community has really embraced me. And you know what, Jay, and it really starts about, like I said earlier, about loving what you do. I love what I do. So it makes it what might look complicated, it makes it enjoyable to me. It makes it easy. And obviously, like you and Trey noted earlier, I have some fantastic team members, and I will tell you, I couldn't do it without them. This is one job you can't do by yourself. B, I wish she was here with me. B's been with me for over close to 13 years.
Wow.
And I tell you, she is just as heavily invested in this business as I am. And she cares about it, and it shows. She cares about it. And yeah, you know, and she's amazing. I can't say enough good things about her.
Yes.
She has her real name is Habiba. I said, you know what? I can't remember. That's too long. So let's start calling you B. So we start so with B, and I will tell you, and B is B, and a really funny story about B. I almost didn't hire her. I sent her a note, you know, telling her, hey, B, Habiba, your interview is X time. You're at this time. Please show up and be on time. Well, guess what? She's an hour and a half late, right?
Oh, wow.
I told her, I said, look, you might as well just go ahead and walk out. That's 13 years ago. I said, you might as well just go ahead and leave because I'm not going to interview you. And she said, Mrs. Gallant, I am sorry. I have, and this is true. She has 5 kids. She's a single mom. She said, sir, I am never late for work. I've never, you know, I'm not out of work. Please just give me this opportunity. I said, okay, let's go ahead and talk. Man, you start talking to B, I'm like, okay, look, when do you want to start, right?
Yes,
yes. 13 years ago, I am so happy. I am so happy.
Yes.
Happy I hired her because she makes a big difference in this business, and people love her. They don't want to see me; they want to see B. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's cool with me. That's all right with me. And then, you know, and that just resonates with all the other team members we have in the office. You know,
y'all are heavily invested in customer service.
Absolutely,
I love that.
And
nowadays, you go places and customer service is not at the top of the list.
No, anymore. It's not. It's not.
Well,
it's not.
Anthony Gallant State Farm Agency, that's job one, because you know, we know people have a choice, and we just want to make sure that we treat everyone. I don't care if you're the biggest or the smallest customer, everybody gonna get treated the same way.
Yes.
With respect and dignity. So we're big on that. I preach that every day to my team.
Yes.
Oh, it shows. So let me ask you this question. This is the $1 million question for me. Did you travel this much before you got into the insurance? Because you be on it, boy. I'll be looking at my wife like, oh, I ain't doing right by you. Because
well, again, goes back to my great team. They're able to sustain the business whether I'm there or not. So, which is a great shout out to them. And I probably have traveled a little bit more recently in the past few years than I used to in the past.
I get it.
I'm excited because tomorrow, actually, I'm going to the Daytona 500.
Awesome!
Oh man, that's been a dream of mine. I'm a NASCAR person, you know.
Okay.
And I've always wanted to go to the Daytona 500. And another fellow business owner of mine, colleague of mine, who goes down there quite often, he afforded me the opportunity to join him. So I'm looking forward to that.
Hey, you have fun with that.
Oh, I'm pulling for Bubba Wallace big time. I'm going to try to find Michael Jordan down there.
Yeah, I heard going down there and being a part or just going to the Daytona 500 is man, it's like the World Series.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait, and I'm looking so forward to that and to have that experience and just feel those cars going around that track at 200 miles an hour. It's gonna be crazy. So it's just gonna be exciting.
Oh boy, I think we might end up seeing a car with Anthony Gallant on it.
Yeah.
I don't think so at all. We're gonna be pulling for Bubba Wallace pretty hard, you know. So that's gonna be something that I he almost won last year, so or the year before last, but hopefully
they saying that he's the favorite.
I hope so, man. That would be amazing. My first Daytona 500 and Bubba Wallace pulls it out.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Golly.
And you get to see MJ. MJ will be there too.
Oh yes, sir. With that, well, you see Stogie probably about this long.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
He might
so-
even ask you for your hat.
I know that's right. Oh man.
I really have looked forward to this interview because I know that there's so much out there that people just don't know. They just don't. They think that when the average person thinks that when you talk about auto insurance is either collision, comprehensive liability. That's all they think about.
Right.
Either you have it or you don't have it,
Right.
or you don't need it, and this, that, and other. And I like for people to be educated on
Absolutely.
things that helps them guide, their families, themselves through life. And we got two boys,
Yep.
and
Yep.
I want them to be safe, and I
Yep.
want them to be aware of all the things that they can go out here and get. And and just so you know, Giff is a fan of yours because
Oh, man.
he
I'm a
man,
fan
he-
of the gift, man.
he really likes the idea of you being the boss.
Oh well, I
And he
appreciate
likes that.
And he's the boss.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Thank you. It's hard though. It's hard. I get it. Just with the radio show, it's sometimes it gets so hard and frustrating because you want the support that you feel like you need and that you want to reciprocate back,
Sure.
but sometimes you just don't get that, and it can really wear and tear on you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
But I always tell my kids and I tell my wife, and I have to tell myself sometimes, think about that one person that you've come in contact with that has really supported you, and that keeps us going.
absolutely.
That keeps us going.
Absolutely.
And I just appreciate you so much. You have no idea.
Well, man, I
No
tell
idea.
you, I I want to see your son reach high heights, man. I'll never forget.
Trying.
Yes.
We're
The
trying.
first time I really, last year at the African American Gala where he
Mhm.
came out and played, I mean, it was amazing.
Yeah.
And someone like the gift is somebody who hopefully, will continue to get the support and he gets the breaks that he needs to
Yes.
take his talents to the highest height because
That's
he
our
was a
prayer.
truly talented young man. And
Thank you.
obviously
Yes,
y'all
thank
have
you.
poured so much. And it's such a humble young man.
Yes.
Well, I mean, and I think that to me is just obviously a testament to what y'all have poured into him.
Thank
And
you.
Yes, thank
and that's just a truly that's a gift. So
Yeah.
it really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
It really
So
is.
I really appreciate the support that you've shown him and shown me in the radio show. And I need to hit myself in the head because I do have your commercial. I just don't have it lined up on this new platform yet. But I promise you, I'm going to put it in here and it's going to be in heavy rotation. Your commercial is going to play every show.
Well, I
Just so you
appreciate
know, it's going to play
I
every
appreciate
show.
that. I really
And
do
we're
appreciate
gonna make sure that we talk about you. We're gonna make sure that we let people know that they need to get right, or we have to send the insurance,
That's
the
right.
insurance
The
chef
sheriff's coming
after.
after you.
it. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love the hat. I love it.
Oh man,
Tipped it at you.
I love it. Well, I bet you your wife. I bet you she be sitting there shaking her head
Oh
sometimes.
my goodness! She like, oh yeah, she wants to give me a new hat. I said, no, I got to keep this hat right here.
You gotta keep that hat. I love.
Yes.
Oh my
I love it. I love it. Oh, I
Oh.
love it. Hey, I know you gotta get out of here. There's things you're trying to get done this evening, and I
Yes.
appreciate you. And you know that this platform is yours. Whatever you want to come on here and get out what you need to get out, need us to get it out for you. This platform's here for you.
Oh man, I appreciate it. And one of the things I just want to leave the audience with, February is Life Insurance Month, and I encourage everyone, if you love someone, you need to make sure you have some type of life insurance in place.
Mhm.
I mean, it doesn't have to be $1 million, doesn't have to be $500,000. What it needs to be is what you can afford.
Yes.
But you have to have something.
Yes.
And
Yes.
don't assume you can't afford it unless you talk to someone who knows what they're talking about.
Right.
And at the Anthony Gallant State Farm Agency, we know what we're talking about, and we will make sure that if you have a desire, you love someone, talk to us. Let's put you in something that's affordable for you,
Yes.
and so you can protect your family. So
Yes.
they can, then that's so important. And I just wish that more people would understand that we can't control things. We don't know what's going to happen to us, and
That's right.
also we don't want to sit here and ruminate on it, but just be prepared for it. And
That's right.
And that's what it's about. So that's the one thing I just would love to leave everybody with. Please make sure you have some type of life insurance in place for your family.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's very important. And we're going to keep pushing that fact. Like I said, I will be sending you some messages later on
You just have to come back
tomorrow, and you got to come back
and tell us about the Daytona 500.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got to come back and
absolutely,
You
tell
got
us.
to come back and tell us about it.
Yeah.
Man, and look here, look at my Facebook post, because Buddy Boy, they
Yeah.
when I get on that plane on coming back on Monday, people are going to look at me, say, did you just go to the Daytona 500? I'm gonna have so much Daytona 500.
You're gonna be bumping
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Daytona down.
Oh man.
Hey, we're okay with that. You good, man. You living your best life. I love it.
Yes.
I love it. We're definitely getting ready to follow suit. I
Absolutely.
just it's such a great thing to see people genuinely happy and enjoying life.
Mhm.
Because we do have a lot we can hold our heads down to right
Mhm.
now, but
Sure.
enjoying life is what I'm all about.
Number one goal.
That's what I'm all about.
Absolutely.
I'm not even going to give the negative the energy that it wants, because if you do, then it starts seeping in other places. So I try to steer us to the positive,
Yep.
and know that the good Lord is going to guide us the right way. He's going to take care of us,
Mhm.
and that's
It's
what we
gonna be okay.
that's what we look forward to.
Right.
So, Insurance Sheriff,
All
I
right.
really appreciate you coming on the show.
The sheriff was there.
That's right. Thank you
Yeah,
for
thank
coming
you.
on the
Thank
show.
y'all. Thank you, Jay and Trey, for having me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you for everything you're doing and continuing to do. And we know that you're gonna put us in good hands. We all know that. So
All right.
if you guys got any insurance needs, please come down and see the Insurance Sheriff and his crew at Anthony Gallant State Farm Insurance Agency in Gastonia. What's that address?
It's 1004 Union Road and Gastonia, North Carolina. And our phone number is 704-853-8001. Or you can go to anthonygallant.com and click on our website. We can help you that way too. So you can call in, click in, or come in.
That's
All
right.
right.
That's right. Brother, I appreciate you. And you have a safe trip.
Thank you.
You have a safe trip. You have fun. I hope Bubba win. I hope you can get down there and get one of them stogies from old MJ.
I probably could bring it on the plane to bring me some big. Michael Jordan, those big old stogies.
yeah, you might get to ride back with them jokers if that's the case.
Oh boy, yeah.
Hey, I'm throwing it all out there so you can get all of it. I hope some of that connect to you. You get all of that.
Yes.
Oh man, I appreciate it, man.
Be safe, brother. Be
All right,
safe.
y'all
and
take
we'll
care.
see you
Thanks
again.
Bye.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you.
Guys, we are going to take another commercial real quick. We're going to come back and we get ready to close out the show. We're going to let Trey here sing us a song, and
Okay.
we're going to let him sing us a song and close this show out the right way. You guys are definitely live in the day with Jay.
And Trey.
Escapism.
surrounded me. A patch of fog is closing in to dim my sanity, so one will switch to high beam. Climb adversities like the walls of Berlin. Her when the going gets rough, you tuck in your chin. I lived enough to get the scuffs and scars. I played the boulevard, but never had to see them bars. I guess I'm lucky, new kids that did me shiesty. My life is priceless in the end. They all got stuck for megabucks, I'm what they can't touch. You break me down and I'll rebuild again. Give me the tools I need to use, forever questing for these millions. I stand strong like the building called Pavilion. My offspring will share the same traits when they acquire children. Years to come, you remember this one as the cut that got you over the hump. Plus it bump. The speakers a pound while lyrics I'm laying down will be the equivalent of a mind free from imprisonment. Escapism. My grasp, but life's quicksand, be mad turbulent. Never falling off, I push on, cause it's urgent and mandatory. It ain't about the fame and the glory, but the struggle to stay on time takes muscle. Hustle every day, swinging a 9 to 5. My life is paycheck to paycheck, tears and sweat. No time for friends that wanna fake and become foes. I roll solo down the yellow brick road. The sign up ahead states my future's 80 miles away. I'm trying to reach my destination before day. Hey, how you doing? I'm just passing through. While all the while I'm checking my rear view for any sudden moves. Problems they circle in to try and outfox me. My name is Dre Rock cause the road's always been rocky. I give the finger to the Grim Reaper. It's not my time to die, so I'm saying bye, bye, bye. Escapism. Get away. I'm just trying to free my mind and fly away. Escapism. To the youth, peace of mind is a virtue. Walk with me, I never will hurt you. I show you the road that I've been down. It's filled with numerous joys, pains, and letdowns. It's all in this life that we live in. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the unforgiving. For what it's worth, we strive to make the best of this. And pray to God that we dodge an early exit. Someone asked me if racism still exists. I replied, Jenna 666. Escapism. Escape the wolves of the world. Life is like dodgeball. You get hit, get up, dodge again and again and again. Escapism.
What's up, world? You already know who it is. It's the big homie Ambush, aka the Southern Secret. And you are now live in the day with the brother Jay, blogtalkradio.com, Greenlight Inc. It's a go. It's official like a referee with a whistle. Let's get it, man.
Welcome back to the show.
Don't say it. It's not a number to call.
Welcome back to the
Keep
show.
prompting that like I need to be doing
I know,
that.
y'all. I'm sorry. If you are just joining us, we are
This is Jay and I'm Trey.
and we have been talking with the insurance sheriff, Anthony Gallant from State Farm Insurance Agency in Gastonia, North Carolina, and it was a very, very informative interview. And I think that you need to go back and watch and listen to the show, so
Very
you can
important
see
information.
Yeah, very important information. And I think that everyone will get something from it if you go back and you check it out. I just want to say that I appreciate you guys for continuing to support the show. This is a new platform for us. This is a new venture. This is only going to get better. There's so many different things that we're going to be able to bring to you. We even gonna have a blooper reel too, and y'all, she is all on it, and it's funny. It'll have you rolling. But we're going to really be able to bring you the guests that I was able to give you on the other platform. And this time you'll be able to see faces with those famous names that was on the last platform that we had. And I really appreciated that last platform. I hated they had to go, and I hated it went the way that it did, but it's all good. It's no ill feelings because they didn't do anything wrong to me. They were good to me the whole 15 years that I was on that platform. So we're starting a new journey. And this journey is going to be more lucrative. This journey is going to be more honest. This journey is going to be more unified. And I promise you, we're not going to shy away from the things that we need to talk about, which there's some things we need to talk about. I'm not going to put them on this show, but there's some things we definitely need to talk about because I've been seeing a bunch of buffoonery going on in Gastonia, North Carolina. I just haven't spoke on it yet, but there's a bunch of buffoonery going on in Gastonia, and that needs to stop. And if we ever going to continue to be, or we're going to try to be one unified element to be able to get to the next level like we want to be, like we say we want to be, and that we want to secure our youth and that we want to guide them the right way, well, we got to stop doing some of the craziness that we're doing. And I ain't calling no names out, but that's just how it is. We cannot sit up and say we want to do this for our young people. We want to do this for our neighbor. We want to do this for our elderly when we're not showing them. You can talk that talk all day long. But when you start to walk the walk and it starts to really show and prove, then you're doing something. Other than that, miss me with some of that mess because I ain't got time. I'm not tolerating that. This is a new day. This is a new way of thinking. And we need to think for positive outcomes. We need to work for positive outcomes. We don't need to continue with some of the silliness that I've been seeing in the last couple of weeks. Y'all, I'm telling you, some silliness. And we're going to analyze some of that silliness on this show too. And it just give us time. Just give us time to do the things that we need to do. And it's going to be a great show, as it has been in the past. The only difference is you're going to have faces to the voices, and Trey is going to be doing her thing. She going to be on assignment doing her thing.
Okay.
And she's going to be coming back, and she's going to be doing her shows, and it's going to be really, really good, y'all. Ain't that right?
Sure. Yeah. Oh my
we're
gosh.
gonna have a segment dedicated to nothing but what she wants to talk
Karaoke?
about. Oh, you want to do karaoke? I named that. We're
I
gonna
know.
do a karaoke show, and she gonna be singing, and it's gonna be.
Oh, you got a part too.
No, I'm not gonna sing.
Okay.
She gonna be singing, y'all, and it's gonna be good, and we're gonna record it, and it's gonna be some good stuff. I promise you.
Yes.
I promise you. So thank you guys for joining us for yet another great show. And please continue to support the show because we know we do this show for you and only you. And we give you guys the love that we get each and every day. It's the love of God because He gives it to us each and every day. We love you guys, and please continue to check out the show. And we're going to give you some updates on the gift and sounds. They're going to be performing everywhere. They got a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to have the Damon Raptor back on here this Sunday, and it's going to be a great show. I promise you guys, we are going to do some great things this year. See you later. Peace.